Hi, I want to just quickly walk you through the best way to navigate Canvas. I know we did this in summer, but I know it's hard to see it and remember it on Zoom. But it's clear some of you are having trouble accessing the content, and it should not be difficult to access the content if you're using Canvas the way it's intended to be used. So I want to walk you through this. You should not have to be clicking through the syllabus and finding assignments and looking for due dates. In fact, as I said, the syllabus is a snapshot before we start. And I have told you many times that my belief is we respond to student need and we do what we need to do. So the syllabus is changing. The most current information is always going to be on Canvas. And if you're unsure about what you're supposed to do, or when it's due, or how to do it, go to Canvas and you'll navigate it the way I'm going to show you. And I think this will make things easier for you. It will not be as confusing about due dates. Now, obviously, you're going to have to sometimes navigate to Google Classroom or Edthena or Edpuzzle or different places, but the directions will always be on Canvas. And I know some of you said your other professors use this in different ways. I will tell you, Canvas is intended to be a module-based platform. And so the work is set up in modules. And that's how our work is set up. And that's how you should access the work if you don't want to be confused about what's due, what you're supposed to be working on, what the assignments are. Some of you said if you click on the assignment, you can't see it. If you click on it in the link in the module, you can see it. You can see the directions and all the information. So I really encourage you to access the material this way rather than any other way that you've been doing it or think might work better. Because even if you go, I did open the assignments link, but even if you go to the assignments, it just lists the assignments. The modules tell you exactly what you should be doing, what should be working on, what the due dates are, and so forth. So do it this way and you'll be on track. Should not be confused. There will not be questions. So let's go through this briefly, but I opened the 348 course in Student View, so this is exactly how it should look for you. And so, I spent a lot of time setting this up and making it pretty. So these are all the buttons, and some of you asked, oh, where do we do lesson plans, or where do we put reflective journals? It's all here. Professional development proxy hours, they're all on this home page. So if you're just going to assignments, you're missing a lot. So if we want to see, for instance, yesterday we met for week 1 class, which means week 1 starts yesterday. So it goes from our first session to our second session. So if I click on the week 1 link here, it's going to take me to the module page and find week 1. It's right there. So week 1 assignments, activities, and resources. And this gives you everything you need to know. If you go to the assignments page, you're going to miss a lot of this. So what do we read? What should we be working on? And if you're not sure what they are, they're all linked. This one, apparently the link is broken, and I'm going to go back and fix that. But we talked briefly about the Learning Styles and Interests survey last night. Read it here. If you just go to assignments, you're going to miss this. Or if you go to the syllabus, you're going to miss it entirely. Make a copy of the survey on your own Google Drive. Edit it if you want to. You can change some of the questions, but you have to clear them with me first. And then you're going to give it to your 2 focus classes and turn in a summary in a couple of weeks. So if you want to go to the Learning Styles and Interests survey, the link is right there. And there's nothing confusing about it. There it is. Here's the survey. And you can make a copy of it and edit it on your own from there. So the links are here. The assignments are here. It tells you exactly what you need to do. And the reflective journal, blended learning video is due this week. And it says upload it to Edthena, which I'm provided the directions for you to get on Edthena. You should have received an invitation. And so all the instructions are here. So those of you who are saying there are no instructions when we click it, this is where the instructions are. And this is how you should be accessing the material. There should be no question or confusion about what's due, what needs to be included. This tells you everything. How to do something on a particular math standard, 2 parts chunked with an obvious break. Students should be actively rather than passively learning, no more than, it's all here. And so if you access the material, if you navigate Canvas the way it was intended to be navigated, this should not be confusing at all. So again, from the home page, whatever the week is, now you can read the general modules if you want, but go to the week. So for week 1, read week 1. Don't move ahead because again, this is a living document. I already changed an assignment yesterday. I changed a couple due dates. If you go through the syllabus, you're going to miss it. So this is the best way to navigate. And let me point out one more thing which some people did not know, and that is, I'm going to shift this over. I think you can see. On the calendar, I don't know how many of you use the calendar, but on the calendar, it will give you due dates and events and so forth. And so this is the end of September, which isn't particularly helpful. But if we go to October, let's just look. And this tells you what's due on Tuesday. We're going to do this one in class, so that's why it's on that day. So you don't have to worry about it. We'll do it in class. But your reflective journals are due. Your lesson plans start being due on the 23rd. Ed puzzles, it's all in the calendar too. But again, this is just the assignments. So when you navigate this from your dashboard, choose your course and go to the week and use the links there. Again, we just started this last year, so this is the first year we've transferred it over. Any links aren't working, shoot me a quick email and I'll open them. And I'm going to do that right now for the template for the internet access lessons. But please access the course this way. There have been far too many questions on what's due or where's this or what are we supposed to do. And if you use Canvas, I've invested a lot of time and effort into making all of this very clear. And so it should not be confusing. Again, if you don't understand, please contact me, but please do this first. Don't just look at assignments. Don't click through the syllabus, but access Canvas the way it was intended, which is through modules, and you get to these modules. This is all you need to look at for this week. So don't get ahead of yourself. The long-term assignments are listed right on here. So you don't have to look ahead for the long-term assignments. You click on this and it'll give you, okay, focused observation packet, internet access, learning and surveys, all of it's on here. So don't get ahead of yourself. Use the resource the way it's intended, please, and that will eliminate a lot of questions. Okay, so good luck.